here high and dry. Oh, well, I don't wanna jinx it, baby, and twist myself at the spine. Don't wanna overthink it, baby. It's just twist your body and mine. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, but I don't wanna jinx it, baby. Let's not get ahead of my time. Oh, but I don't wanna miss you, baby. So I stand up and speak just my mind. Oh.
It's an exciting Sunday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, former NBA players Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, with David Aldridge joining us courtside. We'll see the Golden State Warriors taking on the Los Angeles Lakers. So the Lakers will get the first possession. Down low. Here's Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
Great find by Bron, using his basketball IQ. If you don't understand how smart he is, just ask him. He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Now here's James. Back to Beasley. Pass to Bamba. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Take that.
Bamba inside. Here's Davis. Rebounded by
Come on, Davis. Look strong, man.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I did get a chance to speak with Steve Kerr a little bit. I asked him about the speed they're going to face tonight. He said it's important that we don't allow this to become a track meet. We have to be patient and efficient offensively, and most importantly, get back defensively.
Take Russell.
Guys, he thinks if they can do that, they're going to be okay.
Thank you, David.
And maybe not the most explosive athlete, but Russell has the ability to change pace and knows when to be aggressive.
The drive by James.
And he's not going to pass up on chances like that. Even with just a sliver of daylight, he can get to the rim.
Pass to KD. Step back shot. Jump shot is good.
He'll be asking for some lottery numbers later if he keeps knocking down shots like that.
Here's LeBron. And James throws it down.
Oh, my God. LeBron James with that power.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, easy call.
The Warriors shooting their first free throws here for the night. That's good from Stephen Curry. And so he's able to get one of two.
Think about the impact that Steph has had on this game. Him and his team have changed the way the game is played. They have ushered in the three-point era.
On 2K.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Beasley. Now here's Curry. Outside for Durant. Thompson outside. Here's Curry. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Kidding me, man.
McGee's got his second bucket of the night.
How do you stop Curry? Well, in a short answer, you can't.
Here's James. And he drives in. And LeBron throws it down hard.
Okay, wow. Old man LeBron James getting acrobatic, putting on a show. I see you, big fella.
Now here's Durant. And Bamba pulls it down. On the wing, Davis. A minute 50 left.
Come on, Davis.
Misses from close range. Outside Curry. It's good. This game is all even.
Few do it better than Curry. The range of his shooting is practically in a league of its own.
Here's LeBron. Durant with some nice D.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
McGee a screen. Pass to KD. Another three for Golden State.
This demonstrates leadership. Durant knows his teammates look for him to score and score often.
Here's Curry. Some nice passing by Golden State here. For three, Durant. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Russell. Curry with the steal. And here's KD for three. That doesn't go either for Durant. Outside Curry. Pass to Thompson. Outside Curry. And the shot goes in. Curry's got 6.
You see players around the league trying to copy Curry's one-motion shot, but there's only one step.
No good from Beasley. Here's Curry. 6 points for him. Gets it off. And he beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing play to get that ball off in time.
Talk about being poised under pressure. Big time shot from him there.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Warriors? Here's Curry. Durant in the corner. Off target from outside. Lakers trail by 11. Oh, and the jam by LeBron.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. It's Durant on the wing. Good, and Curry gets the assist. KD's got the lead up to 12 now for the Warriors.
The way that Curry reads the floor, he could get double-digit assists on any night if he wanted to.
Releases. And that one's good. James. He's got 10.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The Lakers are, of course, one of the league's storied franchises. Magic Johnson was asked recently if they have the best all-time collection of players. He says it's not even close. Outside of Bill, we have all the dominant closers. Kobe, Jerry, LeBron now, Worthy. Come on now, it's just too many Lakers. Kevin, back to you.
Well, he's got a point, David, and we thank you for your report. Nice shot by James. James has got 6 here in this quarter.
Powerful move by LeBron inside, not letting anything stop him from getting his shot.
It's Curry outside. Rebounded by the Lakers. Pass to Vanderbilt. Back to James. And here is Hachimura. Again, Los Angeles.
And a solid shooter from mid-range. Hachimura with textbook fundamentals.
To the middle. Here's Green.
Yeah.
And the rejection by James. Green with the block. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Durant in the corner. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Durant's got 17.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
James in the post. He's got 12. 4 on the shot clock. Vanderbilt.
And the instincts there from Hachimura. Notice the overcommitment by the defense and then makes the right pass.
Green, the screen. To the paint. Shoots over Walker. Shot's good by Green. And the Warriors lead by 12.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on target.
I'm going to be really honest, like watching him command an offense, it's a thing of beauty. Not many players have been able to score and assist.
And it's Schroeder in the corner. Trains the three-pointer.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Pass to Thompson. Back to Curry. Picked by Pachulia. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You never want to foul Curry. He's pretty much the best free throw shooter ever.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. Lakers trailed by 9. Curry with the steal. And again, no good by Golden State.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
I like when Davis looks to get physical and draw contact, using his size to his advantage.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And so he makes both from the line.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Thompson misses. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Thompson. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Curry, good.
Such a quick release. As soon as the ball touches his hands, it's gone.
Pass to Davis. Seconds left in the first half of the game. Yes, that goes in.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Curry with it. 14 points for him. A three-pointer, no good. Here's Vanderbilt. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. From beyond the arc, they've been absolutely tremendous. We've got more in store for you right after this. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
He is just a bad man when he starts to drive. Once he gets that shoulder by the defender, look, it's over.
At the elbow, it's Bamba. Davis gets a wide open look. His three-pointer's off the mark.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Outside Durant. Durant with another miss. Lakers trailed by 4. Here's Vanderbilt. Green with the block.
This is the high-impact D we expect from Green, an intelligent defender who can find these blocks.
Offensive rebound. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And he's good on the 3-ball. Thompson's got himself on the board with 3 there. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Now, Hachimura. Pass to Vanderbilt. Trying to find Bamba. He gets it to him. Outside, Davis. Clock at 6. And here is Vanderbilt. Guarded by Green. A shot by LeBron. No good. Outside for KD. The deep 3 from Thompson. That shot, no good. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. Here's LeBron. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Kevin Durant.
So much is made about how much LeBron James spends on his physical body, but people don't understand his mental game. Stuff like that, that shot fake is just more impressive to me.
Thompson for 3. And James pulls it down.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed. And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Here's Livingston. Outside for Durant. Goes back up. And Davis pulls it down.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
And here's KD for 3.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
And he uses the glass on the layup. KD's got 19 points.
I love the confidence that Durant plays with. The closer he gets to the rim, the more dangerous he becomes.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Great advice. David, thanks. Thompson for three. The Lakers with the rebound. Outside for Davis. From outside the arc. Here's LeBron. Davis in the corner. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Davis has got his third bucket of the night.
AD, one of those bigs you can run to the corner and good things tend to happen.
Pass to James, and they double up LeBron. Vanderbilt gets a wide open look. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Golden State ball. Substitution for Warriors, Kevon Looney, Matt Barnes, Andre.
Warriors leading by 3. Livingston looking for the opening. 30 seconds left in the third quarter. Out to Thompson. Drives to the hoop. Golden State needs to get off a shot. That 3 off the mark.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
When LeBron is being aggressive on offense, you got to make a change. You can't let him just have his way.
Thompson with the bucket.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open 3, that's the key to efficient offense.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Warriors ahead, up 1. We're going to step aside. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. The Lakers trail. Out to the wing. In a wide open look for Hachimura. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. They kick it out to Green. Back to Curry. Green, the screen. Inside. Golden State moving it around. Here's KD. And he overshot that one, missing.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
And James throws it down.
And he gives them the lead with that basket there. That's his trademark, folks. Exploding to get to the rim.
It's stolen by Hachimura. Davis with it. And McGee picks him up defensively. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
I love Davis's ability to read the floor. He's improving his ability to create for others.
And it's Thompson with the jam.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Thompson outside. Just 5 on the clock. It's stolen by Davis. To the inside. Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
And that 7'9" wingspan on full display there. Bamba swooping in with authority.
The wide open look for Durant. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Los Angeles leading by 3. Vanderbilt's shot is good. Vanderbilt's got 4 points in the quarter.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Boy, that's unfair. Curry hitting those pull-ups.
Kicks it out to James. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. LeBron's got the lead up to 6 now for the Lakers.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Curry outside. That's no good. He is 5 of 11 shooting from the field for the game. Inside. It's deflected. Vanderbilt. McGee with the block. Outside for Curry. Curry on the wing. Warriors the rebound. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Durant's got 21 in the game.
They needed points, and KD comes through. Who else did you expect?
Lets it go from deep. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
To the middle. Here's McGee. And the slam dunk by McGee.
One of the most unselfish superstars out there. Curry is always looking to make his teammates better.
James, no good. Warriors trail by 5. Pass to KD. And then Durant with the dunk.
He is one of the most elite scorers we have seen. You want KD with the ball.
Here's Vanderbilt. And a miss there on the triple. One-on-one fast break. And here is LeBron. To the paint. Trying to find Bamba. He gets it to him.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
I mean, who better to have at the line here? Curry, he might be able to pull this off with his eyes closed.
And both free throws good for Curry.
Tremendous job at the line as usual. You can always bank on him in those situations.
Maybe not the guy you want at the line, but Davis is a competitor, and he knows what's at stake here.
He drops the first one. That will put them up by 2. And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game. Outside Curry. Pass to McGee. Now here's Durant. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Just embracing the spotlight and the chance to be clutch. Durant loves going to the line in these close games.
And he ends up making the second, and that brings them within 2 here.
Only down 2 now, but that miss might come back to haunt you. If they don't get a stop, it's back to a 2-possession game.
And no good as the first free throw, missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second.
The raw talent Bamba has, just so impressive. A shot blocking specialist who also makes an impact on the offensive end.
Here's Curry with the 3. It falls! A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Now here's James. Here's Hachimura. Wow, through the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. That one on Thompson. The second one drops, and that will put them up by 2. And so he's good in all 3 free throws, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And those were some big-time shots. Those free throws helping make this a 3-point game.
Timeout called the Warriors. What's your take, guys?
And they need a miracle, guys. They don't have enough time for the catch and shoot through, so the only hope is for an alley-oop and an and one to finish out.
Island woman rise, walang makakatigil. Brown, brown woman rise, alamin ang iyong ugat. They got nothing on us, nothing on us, nothing on us, nothing on us. Island woman rise, walang makakatigil. Brown, brown woman rise, alamin ang iyong ugat. They got nothing on us, nothing on us, nothing on us. Isang bagsak.
Yo, the story arc if it don't involve no matriarch. Some mothers work from the ground up, they craft in air like ATR with the butterfly sleeves. Naka-Philippine na pag nagsalita mga banat ay wag magtaka kung ako ay makatabulok na sistema. Kurakot sa pera bagsak, but we put in our heart into darkness. They put in these in the office. Or you thinking you schooling but you lost cause you best see the boss while atop this. But look at my ate, she moving so cold. Can't hold a candle to her when she glow. Flick at the wrist but that ilaw she hold. Panago sa ilaw, she dripping in gold.
We pulling up in a jeepney. All of my soldiers greet me. Hand me bandanas. See me for my country. I live in for my country. On the low for my country. They got evil plans in the devil's hands, but I don't pray cause I organize. They got new ways to impose strength, but I teach mine how to mobilize. We don't fight for the money, for the greedy, for the want is our freedom and the right to live on our motherland.
Island woman rise, walang makakatigil. Brown, brown woman rise, alamin ang iyong ugat. They got nothing on us, nothing on us, nothing on us, nothing on us. Island woman rise, walang makakatigil. Brown, brown woman rise, alamin ang iyong ugat. They got nothing on us, nothing on us, nothing on us. Isang bagsak, God is up in every lifetime. We don't take no except an oppressor's. If you step out of your line, I will protect what's mine. Kahit merong rosaryo, sino magdiligtas sa'yo? Mulat sa dagat hanggang mundo, proclaim it was ours, the high and the low. These women are gods, you already know. We're deeper than water that run in a village, a river. You'll be in a minute like Nevis Fernandez. Have you for my tribe, quickly regret it. Abani ko sa kamay, isang mikropono sabay. At ang tapang ko, gaya ng inay. At halimaw nang sumasabay. Mga bara nyo lahat sablay. Mga rappers na puro bangkay. Kaya walang mag-iingay. I got that Filipino phenotype. Kayo monkey mestizo white, but give me that moreno like that Rufio Aquino type. My lolas they be speaking like those Bali songs and I breathe the need no hype. Two tongues are sharper with the mic. I need no in my history like from a land where greed is weaving tight. They until one might just turn to see no light. Hacienda like Aquino right. Rodrigo my titles left and right when smoke and mirrors fill the night.
So let it be known, if you don't already, Pinays have always been part and parcel, if not imperative and critical to the struggle. Filipinos are no strangers to wielding our own power.
Here with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce.
They have an enthusiastic fan base that's gone completely nuts. The team plays an exciting brand of ball, and most of all, they are winning.
Williams.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
James, outside. He takes it in. Count the basket. And a little deeper into the season now, the depth of some teams already being tested, Richard.
Yeah, there's a lot of injuries popping up right now. It's tough to establish a rhythm when the guys are being shuffled in and out of the lineup. And truly, to power through, you just need strong leadership.
Good D.
And so it's Boston with it. After
We'll take that.
the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago. And just about a minute into this first quarter.
Sir, way we're on the floor.
And finished off by Davis.
High IQ pass by LeBron. He reads the floor and gets it to the open shooter.
And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul of the game.
Give me that.
A great job to establish position and square up.
James with the ball. Guarded now by Williams. Bamba.
Mismatch.
The shot's good on the assist by James.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those. Jason Tatum still so young. His game's still evolving. Over the last couple years, he's been getting to the line more and more, and that's huge.
Good defense, stay down.
Brown. A reliable go-to guy for them.
Take that
He's
shot.
averaging around 26.5 a game.
Not exactly what they're looking for out of the gates. Just 1 of 4 shooting.
Got him right where I want him. Press the start. Oh, we're not. He already quit. Alright. Easy enough.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA Ball. Along with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, and we've got our reporter, Allie LaForce. We'll see the Cleveland Cavaliers taking on the Los Angeles Lakers. Now, here is James.
All right, let's get it.
Pass to Beasley. 5 on the clock.
That.
That falls. Nice feed that time from James.
High IQ pass by LeBron. He reads the floor and gets it to the open shooter.
Time called here. The Cavs decide to talk it over. Here's James. And he drives in. And it's James with the jam.
LeBron dunked that like he was angry. Is he okay? Man, he got the table shaking over here.
Hold up.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few
Charge.
mistakes.
Give me that.
That's his first personal foul.
And we're about a minute into the first. It's James with the drive. Davis with it, guarded by Smith. He's in his comfort zone. 2
Come
for
on.
2 to start this one.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them.
Sir, give me that.
James, right side. Outside for Davis. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Looks like Davis is in his bag today. His ability to stretch the floor is huge.
Here's Bamba.
Let's go, baby.
Bamba finishing strong.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start. And
Bye-bye.
happy to have you with us for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Alongside Grant Hill and Brent Barry, I'm Brian Anderson. Also with us tonight, our reporter, Allie LaForce. It's the Portland Trailblazers and the Chicago Bulls. Pass to Simons. 4-3.
Come on. And the Blazers, by the way. Not sure why I'm having to play the 90-91 Bulls. I don't like they can pick classic teams. Joke.
Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up.
Well, this is one.
Come on.
One of Simons' strength, just an outstanding shooter from behind the arc.
Chicago calls timeout. Here's Jordan. Fires for three. It's cleared by Damian Lillard.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Good work there as it goes.
Simons playing unselfish. That's going to help this team get in a great rhythm.
Grant, left side. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Offensive board. From deep, Jordan. That shot is off.
Give that up. He's not a 3-point shooter.
It's Lillard with the drive.
Thank you, sir.
And the dunk by Lillard.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead,
trying
to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Now Portland with it. 6-point game. Lillard. Pass to Eubanks. Back to Grant. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Jordan with it. Now guarded by Simons.
Yes, sir! That's really right there. Wow.
And it's flushed down.
Left foot side blown.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air.
Give me that.
No problems knocking that one down.
3 points.
Grant's got 5 now.
No doubt that Jeremy Grant wants to become a better shooter. Showing. Yes, sir!
Wow.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
They get it back. And it's Jeremy Grant with a foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And the basket by Pippen.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
And here's Simons outside. Drops in the 3.
2 scan match threes.
He's got 6.
And Anthony believing in himself that time. Just zero hesitation on that, Jay.
Hey, puts up a 3. Pippen, no good. Portland leading. Grant outside. Lillard outside. Grant the screen. 5 to shoot. Pass to Eubanks.
Looks strong, Eubanks.
With 1 on the clock. And he gets the bucket.
Well, he's so active. You got to box Grant out. When the shot goes up, he'll get to the offensive glass, and he rises up off the floor pretty quick.
Count that one.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Underneath the rim.
Shot is off.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Pass to Pippen. Over Sharp. Pippen, no good. And it's the Trailblazers' ball. 6-point lead. Here's Eubanks. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. And it's the Bulls with the ball. The 3 is up. And the basket by Pippen. 41 seconds left in the first quarter. Eubanks the screen. Grant outside. The 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Here's Jordan. 9 points in the game. From deep. He can't get it to go. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Pass to Lillard.
Where are you going? X.
Out of bounds. It'll be Trailblazers ball.
Blazers substitution. Nasir Little. Kevin Knox II.
Lillard outside. 3-pointer off the mark. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. It's the Trailblazers up by 3. And
the Trailblazers 17. Ladies and gentlemen.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Portland.
Well, we're in the era of the 3-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
So much good energy and flow tonight. And that is really got his timing down.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim. Pass to Jordan. Here's Cartwright. Back to Jordan. And there's a 3-second violation.
3-second violation.
Lillard outside. The 3. Inside. Second chance effort. Knox. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Chicago trailing here. And we played through the first minute here in the second. No! They're unable to get the tying basket there. To the wing, right side. Oh, it's stolen away. And here's Grant from the arc. And again, Chicago, no good. Pass to Lillard. And the dunk by Lillard.
Aggressive and incredibly quick end-to-end. Lillard is always a threat on the fast break.
Here's Pippen. Hey, from beyond the arc. Rebounded by Knox. Now Portland with it. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Pass to Little. Oh, it's stolen by Jordan. Second quarter play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Pippen, no good.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And there's a pick. Here's Paxson. And the whistle blows. And it's going to be over the back here.
The way he was going over and through the man in front of him, he should have known the whistle was coming.
Yeah, energy is good, but not smart there trying to go through somebody on that play.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Grant the screen. From deep, Jordan. Pure from three-point range. Jordan's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's... some effort got burned on that one.
And he commits the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Bulls on D. They trail by 6. Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line. Free throw, no good for Lillard.
And Lillard's drive and what he gives to this locker room is undeniable.
From outside the arc. That won't go. 5 for 10 from the floor.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Pass to Cartwright. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
That's exactly what you work for, a high percentage look.
Lillard with the ball. Back to Little. Lillard with the ball. Takes the three. Little, no good. And it's the Bulls with the ball. 6-point game. Here's Jordan. Driving in. It's deflected. Here's Lillard. And the dunk by Lillard.
Such a great athlete, and when Damian Lillard has room to prove it, he'll throw it down.
Thybulle with the steal. It's Lillard with the drive. And the dunk by Lillard.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
John Paxson. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
There's 47 seconds left in the first half. From downtown. Rebound by the Bulls.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it. Woo! He just levitated in the air, double pump, and then slammed it home.
How about the D right there? They just got out of the way. They let him choose what kind of move he wanted to make.
Pretty sweet pass there as Knox showing his ability to read the floor.
From deep, Jordan. Rebounded by Knox. Now Portland with it. They're on a 16-7 run. Pass to Little. Out to Lillard. Takes a three. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Here's Pippen. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And that concludes the first half. Trailblazers out in front, leading by 10. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play.
Ooh, talk about a way to deflate the team.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with it.
There's a screen. From deep, Jordan drains the triple. Jordan's got 19 points.
Well, he's still battling, doing everything possible to keep them in this game.
The drive by Grant. Lillard with the ball. he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Hard to guard when he's that close, Grant. Really good at drawing the defense in to foul him.
Good on the second one. Chicago with the ball. Trailing by 8. Grant the screen. From deep, Jordan. And it's Portland with a rebound. Here's Simons. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Good job with Simons not hesitating. It just opened up for a split second. He was ready to fire.
From deep, Jordan. Pass to Pippen. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Jordan. Fires the 3. To the middle. Here's Cartwright. Goes up again. And it's good on the layup.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Pass to Paxson. From the arc. Bulls keep it alive.
Great effort to track down the long rebound.
The shot by Lillard, no good. Chicago trailing here. Jordan with it. Picked up by Grant. Here's Cartwright. Here's Pippen. He's got 5. Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game.
Keeps pressing pause. This is game over. Is he gonna let it run out, or is he gonna let it go to 1? Wow, I'll try and take the easy way out. I see how it is. I'll take the win.
I'm Brian Anderson, here with Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce.
I mean, they're playing with such great confidence on a nice win streak here. But tonight is a huge test for them. They'll get to see where they stand among the elites.
And it'll be the Trailblazers off the tip. Grant in the post. Here's Simons.
Take that. It's easy.
And hits it. Well, Grant, we've seen the NBA evolve quite a bit since your playing days. How do you think you'd be used in today's game versus when you played?
Well, BA, with the spacing in today's
Performance
game,
of shooter? Yeah, I don't
my
think so.
ability
We'll
to
give that up.
slash to the rim, I think I would still be able to get to the basket, dominate in the mid-range, but I'd be shooting way more threes, and I would see more minutes playing as a small ball power forward as well.
Give me that. Yes, sir.
And the three-pointer goes.
It's too easy right there.
Simons got 5.
Showing the quickness. Nice catch and shoot by Anthony.
And Fox
Yeah, Lillard didn't able to cover him.
Come on now, what a talent. Slips through the lane and just flushes it home.
Oh, the D feeling some shame right there. That was big league.
Yeah, 2-3 zone. He is in there. Yep.
Now here's Lillard.
So I'll keep logging
Here's
up.
Simons outside. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
You can tell Simons has this shot dialed
Just
in.
got it.
He's a very accurate range shooter. A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
And the Blazers had been a mainstay of the playoffs for so long, until last year.
Yeah, BA, they ended an 8-year streak
Sir.
by missing the playoffs. The franchise has had a lot of sustained success. They missed the playoffs just 15 times in their 50-plus years.
Up top, Sabonis. Barnes, no good. And stolen by Herter. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. They kick it out to Murray. That's in. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Murray's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Yeah, this is the kind of
Getting
confidence
on 2-3
you
offense real
love
quick.
seeing. Murray not thinking twice at all about firing away.
Now here's Grant. Taking command on offense when they need it. Putting up 21 a
Thank you.
game. A nice shot by Lillard.
And whatever coach told them coming out of the locker room, they're listening. 5 out of 5 already.
Good defense.
Fox with the ball. He's picked up by Lillard. Barnes in the post. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
No good. We're still up.
Just a difficult shot that Barnes makes look so simple. So
Sir,
clear
way to run the
how he
floor.
Rushes off the defense. This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Now here's Herter. Checking the numbers. He's averaging close to 15 a game. It's Barnes on the wing.
Come on, we gotta get a rebound.
And it's Portland with a rebound. This is the first they're seeing of Sacramento.
And in a series of the have-nots last year, they came out on the losing end, really looking for some improvement here.
Here's Sharp. Coming in off a 14-point game last time out. They get it back.
Come on, that's a Bonnie. You gotta make that.
And it won't go. His first miss. He's 2 of 3 now. Outside Murray. 3 from Barnes. On target from range. Barnes has got 5 now.
Nice ball movement. Good job by Murray to recognize the situation and create the wide open look.
Keep on fouling me.
Foul called on Domantas Sabonis. That's his first foul. And 1:01 left to play in the first quarter.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Grant with a steal. Lillard with the ball. Checked by Murray. Grant right side. Three-pointer
I
shot.
run, but because that
It's
circle.
not going to go for him. And the Kings going the other way now. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Phoenix.
It's always hard to get a win on the road, especially when you show zero energy on the defensive end.
It looked like there were communication breakdowns all night. Deadly, especially when you're on the road.
Free throw good. Lillard.
He has excellent leadership skills. Damian Lillard preaches accountability. He wants his teams to get the best and most out of each other.
The Kings trailing. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Woo-hoo, just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made
Oh.
a play.
What are we doing?
Sacramento will have it. So it's Sacramento now. Kicks it out to Barnes. Jacks up a three. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. It's the Trailblazers leading by 1. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere.
The quarter will take it.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far.
Backups. We need to make a run real quick.
Here at the scoring breakdown.
We'll take a 1-point lead going in though. Good.
Well, in my opinion, the way the three has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
There's the steal to the middle. Here's
And one.
Lillard. And the dunk by
Sir.
Lillard.
Tenacious play by Dame, not giving up on his shot because of some aggressive deep.
Looking at players with limitless range, Grant. Damian Lillard right at the top of that list.
Oh, B.A. And Lillard, he can just make it look so easy. He gets a lot of his strength on his shot from his legs. On the short list for players you don't mind pulling up from the low.
Not a foul thing.
Now here's Lillard. 6 to shoot. Going inside. Ooh, excellent
Make a
D there
shot.
from Barnes.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Portland leading. Reddish on the wing. From behind the arc.
Not green.
Another shot. Little. No
Golly.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have
Not
relaxed
sure
a
either.
little bit once he got to the rim.
The three from Barnes. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Barnes has got 10 points.
He smiles on these catch-and-shoot opportunities. Barnes very comfortable as a secondary scorer.
Pass to Lillard. The three. Len pulls it in.
And that's exactly
Got his shot. Speaking of that 2-3 zone.
every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
It's Monk on the wing.
I know they have Monk.
Robbed. And it's Little off the drive. And that one is hammered home.
Quickness on display there from Nasir Little.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench
Oh.
on their feet,
Ah.
too.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
And they send it over to Allie LaForce.
Can't shoot free throws on this game.
The Kings made a big trade last season to acquire All-Star Domantas Sabonis. It's clear they want to break from their league-long playoff drought, and they're hoping he can help them do it. He said, quote, "It's exciting. I want to be here.
That's
We're going to
easy.
fight and get wins." Back to you.
Yeah, they're all in, Allie. Thank you. You know, one expression you hear from a lot of coaches nowadays, threatening drives. What's the value of breaking the paint?
BA, dribble penetration is so important, particularly in today's game. With the spacing and the great shooting on the perimeter, if you can get to the paint, one, you may score at the rim, but if the defense collapses, now you have an opportunity to
Grab the
find
ball.
an open shooter from three.
Oh my gosh, really?
And here's Fox.
Good D. 3 rebounds, go.
35 points his last game. Pass to Thibault. From
Good.
outside the arc. Sends
Thank
it
you.
home from three-point land. Thibault's got himself on the board with a three there. It's Herter on the wing. Here's Monk. Over Lillard. And once again, off the mark by Sacramento.
Yeah, the shocker of the 2022 trade deadline. A deal centered around Domantas Sabonis going to Sacramento and Tyrese Halliburton sent to Indy.
Here's Lillard. Following the score by Sacramento. Pass to Knox.
Oh, it's green.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Lyles. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And it's now just a 1-point Portland lead. That blockbuster Sabonis-Halliburton trade. What do you make of it for the Kings?
Well, you know, B.A., Sacramento was a guard-heavy team. Sabonis adds size. He also adds playmaking, and I love his motor. I think it was a move to even out their roster.
The shot by Lillard, no good.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
Now the Blazers on the move. There's Simons with a 3. Fires in the triple. Simons has got 11.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
To the inside. Here's Herter. Here's Sabonis. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Sabonis has gotten his first basket of the night.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Now here's Lillard. He has 7. Here's Reddish. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Trailblazers. They lead by a bucket. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Here they come, fans.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Now here's Fox. Lyles down low. He nails it, and we're tied. Lyles has gotten his second bucket.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe that.
Yeah, the reason is they tied it up, but it took a lot of focus and a lot of energy. We'll see if they can sustain this effort. It was so bad to see Damian Lillard, one of the most durable players of the past decade, to miss so much of the 2021-22 season.
At the line for your Kings, Terrence Davis taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Davis. And for a player like Lillard, who never missed significant time, an injury like that can pose challenges, Smitty.
But he embraced it, B.A. It was a time to step back, evaluate his game, and get his mind fresh. Sometimes a reset like that can make a great player like Dame even better.
Here's Lillard. And the dunk by Lillard.
A jack-of-all trades, Jeremy Grant also has a strong feel for when his guys are uncovered.
Outside Mitchell. Sabonis left side. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And that's a foul called on Domantas Sabonis. That's foul number 2 for him. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. And here's Simons outside.
Nice stop from Kevin Herter, using his size to his advantage.
Here's Lyles. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. Portland leading. Now Lillard. He's got 9. And Grant gets it to go.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And there is the whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul. Here's Sabonis. Offensively, he's been a force. He's putting up around 19 points a game. Man, Blazers fans have been having a bit of whiplash. Western Conference Finals to the lottery in just 3 years.
BA injuries had a big part to play in that. Shows how fast the NBA landscape can change. Fans are hoping they can get back to what they were just as quickly.
Sabonis draws the double. Over to the wing. Shot clock at 6. And it's Lyles missing. And here's Portland. They're on an 11-3 run. Simons outside. From the arc. That shot off the mark. So Sacramento will take it the other way. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Well, De'Aaron Fox is a competitor. He said, I want to win. I know there's more that I can do. Just trying to create a spark, some type of energy. You can talk about what you did in high school and college, but you have to take it to a totally different level if you want to be one of those guys in the league. Brian?
Sunday Night Basketball here on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson. I'm here with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, our reporter, Allie LaForce. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Brooklyn this season.
An interconference matchup. Now, last year, they beat this team in both games.
Simmons. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton.
Guys, it seems to me that what's gotten lost in all the criticism of Ben Simmons shooting is the fact that this guy is still very special at the things he is very capable of doing.
I guess you don't need two hands when one will suffice.
Hey, as long as you don't lose control. And it's Phoenix's ball. Pass to Craig. Here's Lee. It's Booker on the wing.
And how are the Suns even in this bottom tier? They're good. Best player in the NBA. Best team in the NBA on almost.
Booker's got 5 points. And Simmons has taken a ton of heat recently.
He really has, BA, but it seems to me he's ready to prove his doubters wrong. Maybe he uses all that criticism as motivation to finally improve his shooting, because absolutely on the defensive end, this guy is a terror. And in transition, he puts a ton of pressure on him.
Now here's Booker. We saw him with 19 his last time out. Three-pointer off the mark. Pass to Bridges. And he buries his first look.
You can tell Simmons is a guy who, from the moment he picked up a basketball, has been a point guard by nature.
Here's Booker.
Great defense, guys.
And Booker with the jam.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Or a good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Pass to Lee. No good from outside. And here are the Nets now. They trail by 3. Coming off a loss against Miami.
Yeah, they definitely made some plays, but never got into any kind of rhythm and just couldn't keep up.
I'll tell you, that's a great way to put it, because I thought they were all over the place. They never settled into any kind of rhythm. What a connection DeAndre Ayton has with his guys. Great timing on the alley-oop. Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
And it's Dorian Finney-Smith with the foul. That's his first foul. Here in the middle part of the season, Grant, what are the biggest challenges for players?
Well, BA, it's mental, physical, and emotional fatigue. Night in and night out, you have to stay focused. But the amount of games teams play, all those back-to-backs, traveling across the country, bringing it every time out can be difficult.
Here's Simmons. Another shot. Shoots over Paul. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Well, the pump fake gets that defender off his feet, and that's all Ben Simmons needs.
That free throw, no good.
Oh, and last summer, Ben Simmons had surgery on a herniated disc. I'm not a back expert. You know, I'm more of an ankle guy, but hard to be effective when that area is just not right. Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Back to Finney-Smith. Got a hand on it.
Boy, blocking is a skill Darius Bazley is trying to develop, and that hard work paying off with the swat.
Throws it up high.
And they're building on their lead, doing whatever they can to blow this game over.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
Here's Claxton. And the layup is good off the glass. The Suns leading. Pass to Bazley. Back to Paul. Again, the Suns good for 2.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Out to Bridges. No good on the three.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Paul. And another basket for Phoenix.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
And stolen by Simmons. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Boy, that's the quick hands of Ben Simmons. This guy's so lethal on the defensive end.
Outside Paul. Over Simmons. And Paul gets it to go. Paul's got his third bucket of the night.
And despite the defender's length, he goes right up from the mid-range.
Well, I'll tell you, I love that he's not afraid to take on the size mismatch there, Greg. It doesn't matter. Just make shots.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Youth Dance Team.
If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
We've also seen them show a willingness to take advantage of the mid-range opportunities. The defense conceding these looks, and they're cashing in.
Phoenix calls timeout.
All right, let's go.
And the Suns with possession. And at home for the next one, it'll be Oklahoma City pulling in. And that'll be the finale in their 4-game homestand. Here's Booker. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Already a terrific career for Booker. 3-time All-Star. And then last year he was named to the All-NBA first team. Just a big honor.
And with Booker, it's not just the scoring. Grant, he does a little bit of everything.
Hey, B.A., I mean, you go back and look at last season. He had career highs in rebounds, steals, blocks. I mean, he's learned how to affect the game, even when his shot isn't falling, which is rare. Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
First team foul. Coming onto the floor for your Suns.
Here's Thomas. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
At 6'11", with strong instincts and an excellent handle, sometimes setting your teammates up is easy, Ben Simmons. There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense. Great chemistry between two teammates. Love the passing.
Pass to Lee from outside the arc. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
Simmons. And no good. And Phoenix the other way now. They couldn't put the pieces together last time out, losing to the Clippers.
That's a game they know they probably could have won. And had a few more things gone their way, they would have.
You know what? The stats certainly looked good. But the fact of the matter is they couldn't deliver in the clutch moments. And that's something you've got to figure out moving forward.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. The NBA last season celebrated its 75th anniversary and announced the 75 greatest players in NBA history, gathering the living greats during the All-Star break. A lot of history, but Commissioner Silver said, we're a pretty young league when you think about it. Brian, I guess it's all relative.
Yeah, indeed. Thanks for that, Allie.
And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball.
Now into the lineup for your Suns, Bismack Biyombo.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. And Dinwiddie, here we go. The three from Curry. And Craig pulls it down. Boy, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now. But you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. He just makes everyone on this team so much better.
Takes it inside. Here's Simmons. Nope, shooting 3 for 8 in the game now. And it's Simmons with the jam.
So impressive is the athleticism of Ben Simmons.
Booker no good.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
And the foul called on Bismack Biyombo. That's his first foul. Here's Thomas. Outside Curry. Pass to Thomas. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And pick and rolls never more prevalent in the league than they are right now. And there's always someone the defense has to leave open in those scenarios, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it's amazing. It's such a simple play, but it's so difficult to defend, especially with the shooting that we now see in the NBA and the great spacing on the floor. It's a play, as you said, every team uses and executes well in their offensive attack.
Outside Ross. Pass to Paul. Six to shoot. Here's Biyombo. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Ben Simmons.
What you want from a guy who's going to be a defensive specialist is understand your role, be ferocious, and be aggressive. And that's what you get with Bismack Biyombo.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Dinwiddie on the attack. Simmons. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Dinwiddie. Simmons has got 10 points.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Outside Paul. And Biyombo slams it home.
Well, showing off that athleticism is Bismack Biyombo. That's an easy one.
Right side Paul. There's 42 seconds left in the second quarter.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Down low. Nice move. Phoenix grabs the miss. They've led by as many as 11. Here's Warren. He takes it in. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Well, strong desire to get on the interior. T.J. Warren attacking with ferocity.
Is that an answer or what? He just one-upped him real good.
Those two relish going at each other, don't they? And here's Paul. Here's Biyombo. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. The Suns on top, up by 5. And we'll be back with you shortly. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. The Suns leading.
Guys, when you consider the firepower that the Nets have, obviously built to contend, but the defensive end has got to improve. We know championships are built and begin with the defensive side of the floor.
And doors for the Nets defense. Getting back a healthy Ben Simmons will be a big help.
Well, consider, B.A., that Ben was a two-time first-team all-defense already in his career. Joe Harris is competitively tough and brings size on the wing. And with some defensive depth coming in, getting stops has got to be the focus.
Bridges with it. Now guarded by Booker. Oh, Simmons throws it down hard.
my goodness, the creativity and flair from Ben Simmons. Stop it now. Don't hurt him, Ben.
They grab their own miss. Here's Ayton. And the layup falls. Ayton's got 8.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
The kick out to Johnson. Nets keep it alive. Over to the left wing. Pass to Finney-Smith. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Second half getting started. About a minute played. To the wing on the left. From deep, Johnson sinks it from distance. Johnson's got his first 3 points of the game.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
The kick out to Paul. Back to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Well, just tremendous court recognition. DeAndre Ayton excelling in the pick and roll there.
And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, they've been pretty careless so far, racking up a number of fouls in very little time.
Chris Paul. Second personal foul. Fourth team foul. Substitution from both sides. Josh Langdale. Josh Okogie.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Claxton down low. Goes back up. And he takes it up and lays it in. 6 points for him.
Boy, the work ethic on the offensive glass just refuses to give up on that possession.
Here's Booker. Here's Landale. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Well, these Suns have had a successful past couple of seasons.
Yeah, I mean, they certainly know the greatness they're capable of. They can give you a lot of confidence out there on the floor, even against other elite teams.
Out in front now, although he left 1 point on the board right there.
Left side, Simmons. And they take the lead. Simmons has got 18 points in the game.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Booker can't get it to go.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Thomas. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Thomas has got his second basket on the night. Pass to Landale. The rebound by Simmons. The Nets with the lead. And it's Simmons slamming it home.
Boy, it's nice to see Ben Simmons catch a little rhythm offensively right here.
Phoenix calls timeout. The Suns making a switch here. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. And Paul gets it to go.
There's an elusivity to Chris Paul's play. He's got the knack to get into the teeth of the defense and make something happen.
Simmons. The kick out. Curry. No good with the triple. Outside call. It's Booker on the wing. He can't hit that time. The Nets go the other way with it. Now they've got the Bulls ahead of them next in Chicago. That'll be their second of 3 games total on this road trip. Mills, no good. The Suns trailing.
And because of the length and athleticism, Bazley can do a lot out there. He has that switchability on defense. He hits the glass so well, and I like where his offensive game is headed.
Inside. Stolen by Ayton. He can't get it to go. Good D by Simmons. Here's Dinwiddie, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It goes on Chris Paul.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Nets.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
They've also made a concerted effort to get the ball down low. Many of their points coming in that painted area tonight.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. The 3 from Ayton. And it's Thomas with the rebound. And Brooklyn has possession. It's a 3-point game. Here's Simmons. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Simmons has got 10 points in the quarter.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
That one falls. And it's a 7-point Brooklyn lead.
When you think of Seth Curry, you're thinking shooting, but there, what
a quarter
pass to find the open man.
Ben Simmons getting it done for the Nets. He had solid production this quarter with scoring and rebounding. Back to the game. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us.
All right, fourth quarter, let's get it.
Brooklyn with the ball. And they double up Simmons. Out to Bridges. Pass to Finney-Smith. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Up top, Paul. It's Warren on the wing.
Right.
To the middle. Here's Biyombo. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
This guy's so good at rolling with purpose after setting the screen. That's what you want from Bismack Biyombo.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Oh, good foul. Yikes.
The people upstairs in Brooklyn have been making some very interesting moves trying to put together a championship caliber team.
Are those big decisions by the Nets front office difficult to deal with as players?
You know, some guys can ignore the politics, but I'm sure others do have questions at the end of the day, though. These guys just want a ball. And ultimately, I think they just roll with the punches.
Pass to Biyombo.
Biyombo.
Out left to the wing. Right side, Ross. Nice D from Bridges. Here's Simmons. And he converts the layup.
Sir.
Simmons has got 12 points here in the second half.
My goodness, defense was there, but Ben Simmons makes that finish look easy.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Monty Williams was going over with his team. He's not happy with the amount of threes they've given up. He said, quote, if at least we were sending back some answers, but we're not. So expect a concerted effort to change that one, guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. To the paint. Bridges outside. Simmons with it. Bridges down low. Yep, that one goes. And the Nets lead by 9.
Well, I think effort might be the calling card of Mikal Bridges. This guy is willing to hit the offensive glass. All about how much do you want it.
Simmons with it. And it's Paul picking him up. And the foul on Chris Paul. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
Boy, plenty of time left in the clock. He needs to keep his poise. That's his 4th foul now.
Brooklyn with the ball. Ooh, a good look from Bridges.
Nice.
It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time.
Sometimes the mid-range is your best opportunity. Bridges more than willing to make that shot work. Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot. But right now, this guy is cooking.
Here's Simmons. Count it.
Sir.
Simmons has got 4 points now in the quarter.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Paul can't get it to go.
I understand why he took the shot. They need the points, but that's just not a good look.
Here's Simmons. Pass to Bridges. Here's Johnson. Off the left rim and out.
Yeah, looked open whenever I passed over
That's
there.
a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Back to Paul. And Ayton gets it to go. Ayton's got 10 points in just the second half.
Guys, I like how assertive DeAndre Ayton is looking right now. This is allowing him to stay hot out there.
Sinks the
Yes,
tray.
sir.
You have to show more effort defensively. Everyone knows he can do that from deep.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
You can feel the temperature rising in this arena. Both teams pouring it on offensively.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
Johnson inside. Tipped.
Yeah, it took long enough.
A minute 15 left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Paul. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to go on Ben Simmons.
Well, tremendous call by Chris Paul. Refuses to back off, doesn't waste a look, and gets a foul for his work.
A perfect trip to the line narrows the gap.
The Nets with the lead. And Simmons, here we go. The kick out to Johnson. .59 seconds left in the fourth quarter. To the inside. Finney-Smith.
Sir.
Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
And again, it's the Suns missing. And it's Brooklyn ball. They're leading by 8. Six on the shot clock. From behind the arc. It's hauled in by the Suns. And short of a miracle, they're walking out of here with a tough loss.
They fought all night. A terrific effort, but they just couldn't make enough big plays.
It's Bridges on the wing.
Thank you.
Sends it home from three-point land. And now it's an 11-point Brooklyn lead.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy dangerous as a shooter.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road win. joined by Hall of Famer Grant Hill, NBA champion Steve Smith, and
All
our
right,
reporter, Allie LaForce. This is Brian Anderson. You take a look at the Nets.
Who's got Simmons?
Now here's Simmons. And we're in for a fast-paced game today, it seems. These teams like to get out on the break and run as much as possible.
Well, want me shoot?
Hey, BA, get your popcorn. There'll be a lot of speed out there, almost a track meet. Believe that. Yeah, you see each side has a great deal of speed. Both teams will be looking to play to their strength and get easy buckets in transition.
Inside. The open shot, DeRozan.
Let's go, let's go.
And it's good. Credit Levine with the assist.
That's his bread and butter. DeRozan has made a living with the mid-range jumper.
Out to Bridges. 4-3.
Thank you. Oh, it's green.
Chicago grabs the miss. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Brooklyn this season.
Winning the season series last year in a battle of middle-of-the-pack teams.
Now here's Levine. A guy this team turns to often, averaging almost 24 a game. Just 5 on the clock. That's no good. Couldn't get his first one to go.
The people upstairs in Brooklyn have been making some very interesting moves, trying to put together a championship caliber team. The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. And it's DeRozan missing. Are those big decisions by the Nets front office difficult to deal with as players?
You know, some guys can ignore the politics, but I'm sure others do have
Thank
questions
you.
at the end of the day, though. These guys just want a ball. And ultimately, I think they just roll with the punches. And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And again, Chicago, no good.
Just a little off to start this game. 1 for 5, looking to find some kind of rhythm.
Nice shot by Simmons.
The baby.
The paint is where Simmons excels at finding points. He knows how to own the inside.
Pick by Vucevic. Here's Levine for 3. Can't get it to go, making him 0 for 2. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
Hand down, man.
Outstanding first quarter from the field.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Chicago trailing here. DeRozan for 3. Claxton with a rebound. Brooklyn with the ball. They've scored 10 straight. Nice shot by
Sir. Spin a Rooney.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip. And all quarter long, it's been the same story. Inconsistent with this offense. Using his height and length there to prevent the second chance opportunity.
Now here's Levine. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And it's Dorian Finney-Smith with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Minute 32 left in the first. Here's Caruso.
We talk about Williams' physical abilities, but right there, you see the awareness and willingness to be unselfish. 2022 was a tough year for Patrick Williams. It was only 5 games into his second season when he went down with a bad injury.
Outside, Williams. And the DeRozan.
Keep your head on a swivel with DeRozan on the floor. He'll finish way up top with an alley-oop.
Man, that was fast. They're already up by double digits.
This has been a beatdown right here, possibly over before it began.
Pass to DeRozan. Three-pointer, Vucevic. The rebound by Simmons. Now the Nets with it. They're on a 16-4 run. Outside Finney-Smith. That one a little long.
Woo, that's just a case of bad defense and even worse offense.
And here's Vucevic. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Driving to the basket. Left side Levine. Just 4 to shoot. And stolen by Simmons. And that's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Drops in the layup for 2. Simmons has gotten his 3rd basket of the night. And so it's Brooklyn, now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is
18.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Boy, the Nets have been rolling along, haven't they?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
Dosunmu on the wing. Clock at 6. White for 3. Can't hit that one. And Brooklyn going the other way now.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Bulls.
Come on now.
Here are the Bulls with the ball. A 12-point game. He takes it in. Pass to Drummond. Right side Jones. The kick out to Dragic. Now Drummond. Simmons defending. For 3, Dragic. Brooklyn with the board. They're coming off a loss against Miami.
That's a game they'd like to put in the rearview mirror. They know they treated it a little too lightly.
And obviously we know that's not how they usually play, but hey, they've got to perform better next time around.
Here's Drummond. Pass to White. Now here's Jones. Drummond with the ball. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Leveraging one of their best assets, Drummond's dominance inside.
Oh, guys, the city of Chicago is used to the highest standard. The shadow of those Michael Jordan teams still looms large.
Outside Jones. Pass to Dragic. Back to Jones. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Beautiful vision to find the open man. Gorn leading by example.
It feels like once you get a taste of winning, you never want that to end, Grant.
But the reality
Grab the
is,
rebound.
for most franchises, it does end for long periods of time. I hope the fans do appreciate this current Bulls team. There's something to be proud of.
Pass to Curry. Right side Mills. The 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Mills has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
Not the most natural ball handler. This is what Mills prefers to do. Catch and shoot.
And stolen by Simmons. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Simmons has got 8.
Assisted by.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Nets.
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
And also the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
Pass to Simmons. Outside Mills. Now Curry. And the Nets, another 3.
Perfect vision. Mills getting quicker these days at spotting the open man.
Next foul. Spencer Dinwiddie. First personal foul. First team foul.
Dragic with it. And Dinwiddie picks him up defensively. The kick out to White. From deep. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. Took him a while to get going.
Down low. Pass to Thomas. The 3-ball. Drummond grabs the miss.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Here's White. And we've got 28 seconds left in the first half.
Kobe White keeping his head up, shows great vision, and delivers a great pass.
And here's Curry for 3. Drummond grabs the miss. Dragic outside. Pass to Jones. White on the wing. Back to Jones. 4 seconds left. Here's Drummond. Oh, Simmons with the block.
Oh, what a swat by Simmons, using his size and reach to bat away the shot.
That'll do it for the first half. It's the Nets up by 12. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly.
Oh, and last summer, Ben Simmons had surgery on a herniated disc. I'm not a back expert, you know, I'm more of an ankle guy, but hard to be effective when that area is just not right.
Claxton down low. Back to Finney-Smith. From the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc. Finney-Smith's got 5 now.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And last season, Ben Simmons caught some flack for not suiting up in the playoffs. Grant, you think his surgery quieted those voices a little?
You know, I think it did a little bit. But, you know, at this point, it's going to come down to his performance on the court. He does have something to prove. It'll be interesting to see what he does.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
3-pointer, Bridges.
Oh, it's supposed to be a pass square.
No good there. And the Bulls going the other way now. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
What I appreciate about Patrick is that he plays his role well. Doesn't play outside of himself.
Well, Grant, every team is looking for that perfect 5 on the floor, that magical lineup. In your mind, is that synonymous with small ball?
I think it is, B.A. I mean, having players that can play small, can switch on defense, obviously play multiple positions on the offensive end. It's just a combination, when executed properly, could be a nightmare for the opponent.
And Vucevic over to help. And wrestling for it there, but no one
Crap
has
position right there.
We'll have a jump ball.
Horrible.
Clock at 2. It's Finney-Smith with the drive. He's off on that one. Vucevic with some nice D. Throws it up high. And the dunk by Levine.
You love the execution here. Well-timed pass. Zach LaVine showing off that 41-inch vertical.
Fires the three. Brooklyn with the board. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. LaVine with a steal. Pass to DeRozan. From deep. Claxton with a rebound. The Nets with a lead. Back on draft night 2017, the Bulls trading away their star.
So not
Jimmy
Green?
Butler.
And what a haul they got from Minnesota. Zach LaVine, the headliner, and he's turned out to be a franchise player. It's tough to win one of those type of deals, but Chicago got a stud. And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass. He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
Here's LaVine. And LaVine throws it down.
Terrific energy at both ends to sustain this run.
They've shown a lot of heart, a lot of fight. They're close to taking the lead.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Finney Smith. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. DeMar DeRozan picks one up. That one's off.
At the line for the Nets, Dorian Finney-Smith.
And he ends up missing both free throws. And it's the Bulls' ball. This run now up to 13-2. Pass to Vucevic. And the power finish by Vucevic.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
And it has been a great spot to take the lead. They love to get a few stops now at the other end.
Williams from long range. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Patrick Williams drilled that shot. The defense has to respect his range.
Simmons laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Simmons has got 10 points in the game.
Hey, if you give him room, he's going to score the ball.
And it's Simmons with the jam.
You love seeing games like this from Simmons, looking absolutely dominant and in control offensively. And think about this. In an era of load management, Mikal Bridges is a rarity. He has never missed a game in college or the NBA.
A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Outside, Williams. Outside, LaVine. Kicks it to DeRozan. 6 on the shot clock. To the inside. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Good instincts from Nikola, finding the open man.
Dinwiddie outside.
Out of the way, Seth.
Now Simmons. Out to the right wing. And here's Mills for 3. That one is off.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Puts the move on. Curry's shot is off.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
It may be a players' league, but the coaches obviously play a big part as well.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
Chicago timeout call. Please welcome to the court your Chicago Bulls. There they are, fans.
Now a timeout called by Chicago. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
He's off on the first.
He's a steady double-double threat. Vooch continues to be a productive big man with an impressive skill set. He wanted to get his team the lead, and even though he didn't, he should feel good. At least he tied it up.
And it's Simmons missing.
Let's see him.
To the paint. Tipped. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. Pass to Mills.
Come on.
Stolen by Caruso. And so the ball out of bounds. Caruso touched it last.
Oh, they didn't touch the ball. Should grab it on there. Wow.
It's all tied in Chicago. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Outside Simmons. And slam dunk by Simmons.
As point guards go, I don't know that anyone can throw it down like Simmons. He dunks more than most centers do.
And here's Levine. DeRozan outside. Knocks it loose. Left side Levine. Shot clock at 6. Here's Vucevic.
No freaking
and
way.
the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Even while being fouled, Nikola Vucevic stays strong, enduring the contact and winning the and-one chance.
And it's Bridges with the jam.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
Pass to DeRozan. Out to the right wing. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Watching DeRozan tonight, you're reminded of how good and how resourceful a scorer he can be.
Oh, deflected.
Get him off me.
And there's the foul.
Holy crap, bro.
DeRozan.
Just spam and square.
That's foul number 2 for him. Pass to Bridges. The kick out to Johnson. From downtown. No good. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Right side, Williams. Caruso with it.
DB ready to help.
On the wing, DeRozan. 5 to shoot. Perfection. Beautiful stroke. DeRozan's got 10 points here in the second half. Here's Simmons. Pass to O'Neal. And again, it's the next
shot.
missing.
Man, just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And here's Vucevic. Good. And it's DeRozan who picks up the assist. Now it's a 5-point Chicago lead.
That's been typical.
Oh, throw down.
Can you say elevation? Oh my. Big Ben showing us how it's done.
Outside, Williams. Back to Vucevic. The putback. Ben Simmons grabs the board. Here's Finney-Smith. Good work there as it goes. Now just a 1-point Chicago lead.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
DeRozan outside. Up top, Vucevic. Brooklyn with the board. 1:53 left in the fourth quarter. Simmons is doubled. Out to Bridges. Outside Johnson. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Bulls.
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
Yeah, something else they're doing in this game is striking from long range. The defense just hasn't been able to keep them off the arc tonight.
Here's Claxton. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And the free throw, no good. .25 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Outside for Levine. No good on the three. Outside Simmons. To take the lead. Out left to the wing. From deep, Johnson. Oh, nails the triple.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
And the dunk by DeRozan.
DeMar DeRozan, when you need a score, go to the guys you feel comfortable with.
Answering the call, Ben Simmons, huge in the biggest moment.
Here's Caruso. Pass to DeRozan. DeRozan double team. Caruso outside. Here's Levine for three. It doesn't go for him. Trying here to put the game out of reach.
And that's why it's important to play this one smart.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Bridges outside. 6 to shoot. And there's the drive. That shot off. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They trail by 3. Just 4 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. They're trailing by 3. Just 4 seconds left to play in the fourth. Guys, what do you think?
They should have a play prepared for this scenario. Little time, you need a 3. Of course, the D will be guarding the line, but no one said it was going to be easy.
On the corner with Levine.
And looking to even the score with a huge 3.
This is where you want to run a play.
Thank
Don't
you.
just walk it up and heave it.
And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. With the late.
All right, we in the next league. We made it. Up to the European League. Good day, 2K. Alright, well, I'm about to hop off here. If you hadn't yet, if you're watching, make sure to hit the likes button and make sure to subscribe. Alright, if you hadn't subscribed yet, I got movies, sports, gaming, you name it. Alright, catch y'all later. AG, out.